This is Cyndy G, and in this video we're assembling the Mad Scientist belly box. So the box itself is in two separate pieces. So you just want to fold it on the score lines. When you assemble it, you will want to make sure that this tab goes on the inside because, excuse me, it will be then covered by the accent piece of his shirt. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put these two pieces together. And you just want to line this right up to that score line. Okay. And then, like I said, that will be covered here with his shirt. So whatever side is going to be your inside, and you'll want to pay attention to the direction that the hair goes in so that you get that going the right way. Then you want to flip it over and put these three panels on. So you make sure these are on the outside of your box. If you wanted these tabs covered, you could put your box together first and then put these tabs to the outside. You could cover them with these panels. But since I'm going to fill my box with candy, the inside tabs will be covered for me because my little bag of candy will be in there. So either way is correct. And there is a slight border all the way around. Just want to kind of eyeball that. I have inked all the edges of my pieces. I use gray this time. I usually use blue with white. But because this is for Halloween, I use gray. I'm going to flip them back around and work on the inside. So the collar for his jacket, this is for his jacket. He has a white shirt and a white jacket. And you just want to keep in mind that if you do the jacket piece a different color, the shirt piece, it is going to be the outside of the jacket. Then the eye glasses, you just want to put some dots of glue around the edge, put on the eye pieces. Whoops. You don't need a whole lot of glue, just enough to hold that in place. You'll want to make sure that the arc here for the bridge piece is going in the right direction whenever you glue that on. And then the rest of his eyes, you can make them look crazy, or depending on where you put these will change the personality of your piece. So I'm going to kind of make mine a little bit wacky. And then his hair. I'm going to look at this for a minute. I think I might want to pop up his hair. And for that, I'm going to use my foam squares from Dollar Tree. And I do like to add some glue to these because I have had these coming off of older projects. So but if I just add some glue, that seems to be working, keeping these in place more long term. You're going to line this up onto the piece that is whatever color you make his face. You can make him more monstery by making his face green or grayish color, or mine is the Frankenstein monster, Dr. Frankenstein, so I am just doing flesh color. And I'm going to add his eyes. And his nose. And over his nose, you're going to put his mustache. Actually, I don't think I'm going to use a mustache. That doesn't work with the nose. So I would suggest using one or the other, either if you want the mustache or if you want the nose. And I think I want the nose because I like the nose up on the glasses, and so you can't really use the mustache. I would have had to put the eyes higher, and then, yeah. So on mine, I'm going to use the nose and not his mustache, I think. Although that is cute, I still think I just want the nose. So you have a choice there. You can use either or. I'm going to use the nose on mine. The shirt is designed to go right underneath the face. So it doesn't matter which one you put on first. Because this is curved, you see it just goes right under his face. And I want to make sure that I'm not going over my score line there. So I'm just standing him up to put his shirt on. And now we can just go through and add and glue them up. So I'm going to do these two sides. I just stuck my finger on the other side right into the glue. There we are. And you're just lining this right up to the edge. Whoops. You can see these go together very quickly. And there he is. So you could make these for classroom treats. They'd be really cute. So that is the Mad Scientist. Thank you for joining me.